Your SNAP balance is $4.22.
It always starts the same way. Somebody checking their balance like it's Christmas morning, and the government hits refund reality. Watch this.
Your cash balance is $2.95. Please be aware that card program representatives are unable.
Pending EBT payments are disappearing. If you're in Michigan and you were part of the crowd that got a pending payment, but it just hasn't been paid out yet, it's disappearing. That is being taken off of your app.
The date and the balance went away. So we got excited for nothing. We thought we was that good.
They thought they hit the jackpot, but the jackpot disappeared. This is what happens when your paycheck depends on politics.
And I don't want to hear nothing about, oh, you need to get a job, because I do. Yep, I'm a full-time CNA at night, third shift. Y'all see my little videos.
Now that EBT isn't paying, have you considered getting a job?
I ain't finna get a job. That's what your taxes is for. Now I'm gonna have to steal twice as much.
See, that's the new generation mindset. Entitlement so strong, it's immune to inflation. You working overnight shifts and they bragging about stealing twice as much.
I'm back with another video and y'all see where we at, right? When Dixie. So I'm finna show y'all. Don't say I ain't put y'all on game.
And then you got influencers turning survival into a series. Watch how proud she is to teach us the EBT hustle.
Y'all see this meat behind me? Now, depending on your purse size, I can't get no big ass meat. And after that, you come on out when there ain't no workers and no cameras and you get the fucking work. Come up closer so I can show them how to do it. See these tickets to me? They one in my purse. All this is one in my purse. Every piece of it. Now don't tell me. I just want to say.
We used to call that embarrassing. Now it's just a tutorial.
Bitch is still out here trying to sell stamps. You were just crying about them stamps. Now you got half of them and you out here still trying to sell them. I don't feel sorry for you, Raglass.
So just a PSA for anybody on EBT that has been paying for your nails, lashes, whatever it may be with your EBT card. You can no longer do that.
Here's where it gets crazy. She was just crying about losing stamps. Now she out here flipping them like it's crypto.
No, I just went to go get my nails, lashes, and eyebrows done. Went to go swipe my EBT card and she tells me they no longer accept that. So not only are they taking away junk food, sugary drinks, they are giving us all a time limit with how long we can be on EBT. Now you can get your nails done with EBT. So I had to use cash out of my pocket for my nails and eyebrows. So now I'm $100 short on my rent that I'm supposed to pay today.
You use food money for lashes and now the rent's due? That's not a system failure. That's priority problems.
They need to figure something out because this is not okay.
Come on, bro. Here you go. Oh shit, EBT, bro, that shit don't work, bro. What? You don't see EBT, that shit don't work. You don't work. You didn't see. You don't got no sign talking about EBT don't work. Come on, bro. You should have seen that shit on the app, bro. That shit came up on the app. So I'm supposed to pay for the sandwich. I'm supposed to pay. Cash. Cash? Yes. That's the right Bronx, bro. You know what? I'm from the Bronx. For what? What you telling me with that? No EBT? I'll see you later, Pop. Oh, where? Is it like that?
The reason why I ain't got a job, because I ain't never had a job, and I don't know what it feel like to work. So how would I be able to cope with working if I ain't never had a job?
Now this next one, pure comedy, but the truth. He says he can't work because he never had a job. Listen close.
How would I be able to work if I ain't never had a job? Like, I don't know how to work. I ain't never had a job in my life. So how would I work? I ain't never worked for minimum wage, so how would I work? I ain't never had a job in my life. I don't pay tax dollars, as y'all say it.
That right there is the new unemployment logic. If you never worked, you're unqualified to start.
Seen a video or a couple videos where the mother said they're gonna steal if they cannot get food for their children. If they cannot get their EBT for their children to eat. They had churches out here, unlike what Peach said, feeding little tummies. My children ain't hungry or don't have an empty tummy. If your children would need to eat, you're gonna do what you need to do to feed your children, but that don't have to be stealing. It don't have to be stealing. Food banks are still out here. They've been out here. I've been to food banks. Also, churches. Churches also have food banks. Aldi. I seen Aldi is having 4. I'm going to do that. Now, I'm going to say this. My children have never been on EBT, food stamps, or anything like that. Well, let me take that back. My daughter, I did sign up for food stamps when I was 18, and then I got off because they said I was stealing. They gave me $20 that first month, and I got off. I was like, y'all not finna talking about you. My caseworker was like, oh, she could turn me in for fraud. You can have that $20, okay? So I did get off. I tried to get back on food stamps, and they talking about you make too much. I'm like, what are you looking at? Because on my end, I don't make shit. Or at least my husband. I'm like, damn. So anywho, I went to food banks. I also went to churches that had the food banks. I did just look up my local programs. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to steal and then be in jail. What your kids gonna do after that? Like, because if they catch your ass, like, what's happening? Guys, let's think. I said already, God is our source. Start praying. Like, before we got in this situation, what were we doing? Before the situation happened, were you really dependent on the government? And for real, were you really dependent on food stamps to pay you for life? You couldn't have been. Keep on thinking about your future. Think about your kids' future. You're older than your kids. So what is your kids going to depend on when you pass away? When you can't be there for your kids, what are they going to do? What are they going to do? Teach them now. They don't need to depend on EBT, PTT, CCC, BBB. God is your source, and get out there and see what you can do. Like I said before, put your gifts out there. What is your gift? Your gift is not stealing. And if it is, take it somewhere. God can turn that gift into something else. Because you're a professional stealer. It could be something else. Okay? All right. Bye. Damn. I'm out here doing Walmart Smart. Like, there is something to do. Don't you go out there damn stealing.
Finally, a little common sense in the middle of chaos. She said it. You don't have to steal. You just got to move different.
She said, what now?
To the Walmart door greeters who like to take their job very serious and stop people for their receipts, after November 1st, don't you stop them, because the attitude that they gonna have for having to pay cash for their items ain't gonna be nice.
Now, this part had me weak. She really told Walmart not to do their job.
So this lady has gotten on the internet and said the Walmart door greeters need to just stop. Stop doing your job. If people are stealing from Walmart, who cares? Because the government shouldn't have cut off their food stamps. Now, what kind of ridiculousness is...
You can't make this up. They call it oppression when Walmart checks receipts.
Child, Walmart said there will be no stealing at a Walmart. We don't give a if y'all don't got y'all EBT, but y'all not gonna come in this bin steal. And I don't blame them for that. Because y'all been all over the internet flaunting saying that if y'all don't get y'all EBT by November 1st, y'all coming in there stealing full carts, running straight at the door. Mr. Walmart said that's not going to happen. What's going to take place and what you're going to do is either you're going to order online and pick your groceries up, or you're going to order and you're going to come inside and pick your groceries up at the front. But y'all not coming in this establishment and thinking that y'all finna come in my shit and steal. And I know that's right. Clock it. And I get it on both ends. I know times is hard, but stealing food from Walmart is not going to benefit us. They just going to incarcerate us. That's all they're going to do. The jail's going to be at full capacity because we decided that because they are hungry and they can't get food, they're going to go into the store and steal. It's a setup. Don't let them trick y'all out y'all freedom just because y'all hungry. Like I said, I get it. I understand. But you got to be smarter than that. Them people are not playing about their merchandise. And then y'all was saying it all over the internet, like, y'all gotta be cool, keep that shit low key. Why would y'all say that shit out loud?
He said it plain. No EBT, no groceries, and they still talking about marching in aisle 7.
Asked a lot, hey, what are you guys going to do about how the food stamps are going to be taken away from your customers? Like, what's your plan? What are you going to do? Aren't you nervous? Aren't you scared? Are you going to get more security now? Are you guys closing? Are you guys only doing deliveries? There's a lot of talk about this. My point of view on this is it's different from many because I run a supermarket. This is going to greatly affect us.
Everybody talks about the poor side. Nobody talks about the people running the stores.
In many ways, but it's a little alarming because I'm seeing a lot of videos, whether they get their food stamps or not, they're coming home with groceries. They are going to wait outside for people to steal the groceries that they have purchased. I'm not saying that that's true or not true. You really don't see or think about those people, those employees that are running that type of business, because now if those supermarkets and those businesses are doing less business, if there's less of this coming in, that means hours need to be cut. That means people will have to be let go. You know, so there's just so many components that I'm not hearing being spoken about. If this truly happens, hopefully, first of all, it's only for the month of November, but this is going to affect a lot.
If business slows down, hours get cut. That means the same people crying about food stamps will be crying about jobs next.
My food stamps don't hit, I'm going to be robbing y'all in front of the grocery store. I'm going to rob y'all right in front of the grocery store. Not in Florida, you won't. You know, down here, everybody carrying. Everybody packing. You know that. Soon as y'all come outside, I'm going to be standing right out there waiting on you. Go ahead and try it. You're going to be laying right next to them shopping carts. I'm telling you, don't do it. You better go sell that iPhone. You better go sell that 65-inch. Hit the library, get some books to read for the month.
He said it like a mixtape drop, but in Florida, that's a one-way trip to meeting Jesus.
This goes out to my EBT people, okay? Now, my last video, I triggered a lot of people, which kind of made me happy. I'm not going to lie. But listen to me, all right? You EBT people that are out there, unless you can't walk, talk, move your arms, move your legs, you shouldn't be on EBT.
Now, this next dude went full red pill contractor energy. He says what everybody is thinking, but too afraid to post.
I don't care. Had kids, decided to have sex with some piece of shit that doesn't want to help you support the children that you produced. I don't give a f. That's not my responsibility, and that's not my problem. Okay? Unless I've seen dudes on the job site with no leg, walking around with a fake leg on, and they're out there busting their ass. I've seen dudes with arms that were replaced by metal arms. You know what I mean? Prosthetics that gotta be a pain in the ass to work with, and yet we got people just claiming, I got a back injury, I need EBT. You all of you guys need to go under severe inspection. Severe in my book. I've been busting my ass my whole life, and you know what? I did okay, but EBT people, every one of you need to be vetted. And I'm like drug tested, vetted, the whole nine. You got a problem with that? I don't care. I said what I said. Like I said, single moms, you know what? I'd be happy to help you out if it was like, you know, like the guy died. You know what I mean? Or became paralyzed, sure. But just because you go out and have sex with some dumb cuck, I gotta pay for it? I'm sorry, I'm not doing that. Anyways, I hope you get what y'all deserve.
He may sound harsh, but let's be real. You can't have Gucci belts and government benefits.
And they lucky I don't work in a food stamp office, because if I did and you came in with LV, Gucci, Louis, or Prada, I'm going to tell you, that's the problem right there. Your fit is eating and you not. Structure up. Get your priorities straight.
That's how this story ends. Food stamps, funerals, and broke dinner dates. But the truth is, the system didn't collapse overnight. The mindset did. Hit that like button if you're still standing. Drop a comment if you survived the EBT apocalypse, and I'll see you on the next chaotic episode. And if you like videos like this, go down into the description and click on the playlist. See you on the next one.